as well. Yeah. So I hope this was really worth it to you. You really wasted my time and my energy today.
I hope you have a better day.
Oh, well, I was having a great day until you showed up and decided to waste my time.
Do you mind if I close my door?
I don't mind, ugly fuck.
So, yeah, I'm done dating. So last week, I saw this girl on Mutual. That's the Mormon dating app, and I'm on there because, like,
Mormon.
you know, I'd like to be with somebody with similar values, and you know, used to be maybe in the church, and so they know where I'm coming from, and I'm very upfront about like that I'm not active and all that. So, anyways, I see this girl, very gorgeous. She's got like her business information and her phone number's on her profile.
Okay.
And she does like teeth whitening and esthetician stuff. So I texted
First sign of
her
crazy.
and I was like, hey, I don't know if you knew, but your phone number's in one of your photos on your dating profile. And then what did I say? I said, maybe it's intentional. I'm very interested in you, so I was thinking if you're game, I could pay you to whiten my teeth, and then if you were attracted to me and we hit it off, I could ask you out on a date. So I sent that on Wednesday. Thursday night, she texts me and she says, I'm getting evicted and I have $2,000 of rent to pay. And she put the dollar sign after, so I'm like, oh, I'm getting scammed. It's a fake profile, you know, that's a red flag. So I like looked her up a little bit, and then I was like, oh no, it's like a legit business. This is her number. And so I just sent her a really nice text, like, you know, things are tough for a lot of people right now. I hope things look up for you. Like, if you end up getting evicted, let me know. I'll help you move your stuff out. Didn't hear back from her. And then today, like, right as I was getting off drill, she's like, I charge $199 for teeth whitening. Would you like to do it today? And I was like, oh, I'm about to get off work. That could work for me. So, I texted her. I was just like, oh, I'll be in uniform. Is there a place where I could change clothes? Because I don't really want to do it in my uniform, blah, blah. And then, so she sends me the address. And then she's like, it's downtown, so there's only street parking available. And I was like, okay. So at 4:41, I said, sounds good. We just got released, so I can be there in like 25 or 30 minutes. And so she sends me like some directions of how to get there. So at 5:10, what did I tell you? I said 25 to 30 minutes at 4:41. So 5:10, so 31 minutes. I was 1 minute late. I was like just trying to find a spot. And I called her because like there's only a couple spots out in front of her, whatever she rents there. And so I was like around the corner. I called her. I was like, hey, to see if one would open up. So, and then I texted her, I was like, hey, will you just see if one of those spots has opened up? And she texted me back, she says, yeah, I have something else to do after this. There's plenty of street parking. I don't know what kind of games you're playing. So now I'm like, oh, I must be in the wrong spot from what she's talking about. So I park my car where I'm not supposed to be parked in front of her thing. It says permit only. And I walk in, I'm like, hey, I must be confused because I don't see any spots open on the street to park in. And she's like, I told you could park over at the Megaplex, with like all this attitude. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna pass. And so I turn around and I start walking out the door. And this must not have been her first rodeo, because immediately she starts filming. And she chases me out the door. I'm not kidding. She chases me out the door. She runs over to my car, she's like taking pictures of my plates. She's like, I'm gonna call the cops and I'm gonna tell them that, because I told you there's $100 cancellation fee. And I'm like in shock, because
whoa.
I'm like, what is going on right now? So I'm like, okay, yeah, you can call the cops. Here's my ID. Like, because she's like taking pictures of my license plate. I'm like, here, I'll make it easier for you. Here's my ID. You can take a picture of that and you can tell the cops this is who I am and they can look me up. And like, she's just like, I told you there's $100 cancellation fee. And I'm thinking in my head, I didn't really want to get my teeth whitened in the first place. I was just trying to get my foot in the door for a nice date with a beautiful woman. And so she's like standing in the way of my door, so I can't shut it without touching her. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna fall for that. So I'm like, hey,
oh, no.
Can I close my door? And anyways, so I'm closing my door and she's like, you ugly fuck. I'm just like, okay, I'm getting out of here.
Now, these two people have been recently going back and forth on TikTok regarding the same experience. So trust me, we're going to go through the woman's retelling of the accounts here in a quick second. But first off, this is exactly what happens when you are the damn nice guy. There were so many red flags. She sent over the text about becoming evicted. Show sympathy to your friends and your family members, but strangers on a dating app? Kick rocks. Feeling it's necessary to pay $200 initiation fee to talk with her prior to a date to go get your teeth whitened by this psycho anesthetician? Nasty work. But he's doing all of these different things or allowing these red flags to occur because he's so attracted to what she looks like. Simping ain't never pimping.
So then she starts texting me and she's like,
Let it go.
So she sends me $100 request on Cashapp. She says, what does she say? She says, I'll be letting them know you're probably letting me know. I'll be letting you know you're basically blacklisted to all women in Utah now. I texted back, I think I'll be okay, with a smiley face. And then she texts me and she says, I should be charging you the full price, the full $199 for wasting my time, but you can go on ahead and pay the $100 cancellation fee so that this doesn't have to get escalated any further and we can just go about our day and leave each other alone. And I don't respond. Then she sends me a link to a TikTok video that she's like prepped. And she's like, you can pay the cancellation fee or this TikTok video can go viral after I share it to multiple Facebook groups and my Instagram with 140,000 followers. And like at this point I'm driving, so I'm just not even engaging. And this whole time she's calling me. I'm like, I'm not answering the phone. That's
right.
Yeah. She's psycho. I don't know what kind of mental health medication she's on, but it ain't working for her. She needs to find something else. And then she says, I don't understand why you offered to pay for teeth whitening just to waste my time. I know I should have charged you the full appointment up front like I do with all my other clients before allowing you to come waste all my time and energy. If you're a man at all, you would pay the cancellation fee for wasting my time. I did absolutely nothing wrong and I did nothing for you to treat me that way. And I don't deserve my time and energy to be wasted that you did that. And then she texts me a couple minutes later and she says, sounds like you have a business to frostbite food, so I'm gonna make sure that business does not go well. What she doesn't understand is that I have nothing to lose and I probably need that $100 worse than she does right now. So.
And all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah. Frostbite foods. So, oh my gosh. And she's like, I'm gonna blacklist you on all the dating groups. I'm like, girl, I'm done dating, so go right ahead.
Man, going his own way.
I'm gonna be a passport bro. I'm gonna go find me a nice young Brazilian lady to marry.
Yeah.
Or you guys can arrange me a marriage, but I am so done. Like, oh my goodness.
Speaking of passport bros in Latin American countries, take a look what this average white guy pulled down there.
Boy, do I love being an average-looking white guy here in Latin America. I mean, look how beautiful this girl is. She's like a 9 out of 10, and she's all over me like a feminine, sexy little kitten. Listen, guys, if you want to have success in dating, take my advice.
Good job.
Either date foreign women in the U.S. or go overseas like I did. The typical woman raised in the U.S. is no good. Let me know if you agree in the comments.
So I absolutely feel this generation of men that says, these chicks is crazy over here. Like, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna work hard over here, take my hard-earned U.S. money, go to another country where the purchasing parity is so large that I made 3x the amount of money while in the U.S. as I'm now living in this Latin American or this Filipino or Thai country and come across a lovely young feminine woman who is also looking for love and hasn't been subjected to the wild overgrowth of feminism complemented with the toxic materialistic culture as it exists in the West today. Pay attention. My only advice to this young brother right here is to never bring her back home to the West. Stay over there. She'll get polluted. Anyway, back to the original video.
Now I'm gonna be a passport bro. I'm gonna go find me a nice young Brazilian lady to marry, or you guys can arrange me a marriage, but I am so done. Like, oh my goodness. So yeah, that's how my afternoon went, but I'm gonna be all over the internet in my uniform. I'm sure my they're gonna love that. And I should have just hurried and changed before I left, but I was like, oh, I think I'm keeping my uniform on. Stupid. Stupid. So
yeah, because now they can identify you.
I think I met somebody possessed today. Like, I told her, oh, here's another text from me. Promote your small business, Utah. She's posted me on a Facebook page. His name is DJ Searcy. He apparently owns a business as well called Frostfight. He knew I was struggling financially, booked me at my place of business on a Sunday just to waste my time. Oh, girl, that's not quite what happened. But anyways, I need to just block her number.
We're going to get in her response.
So, how did your guys' afternoon go?
By the way, it's absolutely crazy to me that a crazy chick like her can amass a following of over 100,000 people. But, you know, that's the world of internet today.
So, yeah, I'm done dating.
So this is the crazy lady's response. And you'll see here that she actually has his original text that was sent over to her. Again, met her on a dating profile, but utilized her real number because it was somewhere on her profile. Hello, Bree. My name is DJ. I wasn't sure if you knew, but your number is on your mutual profile. Maybe it's intentional. Ha. Anyways, I'm very interested in you, so I was thinking if you are game, I could pay you to whiten my teeth, and then if you're attracted to me, we can hit it off, and you could let me ask you out on a date, just like he said. Let's proceed.
You admitting that you stalked me off of the Mormon Mutual dating app and finding my phone number, my Facebook, and all my information on here is crazy. Yeah, I did remove that information.
Pot calling the kettle.
You know, that will never happen again. That's actually insane. My information was not meant for people who are not practicing Mormons and members of the church. I attend every Sunday, and in your text message, you blatantly said that you wanted to pay me for teeth whitening, so that way, if I found you attractive, we could go on a date after. Clearly I was not like in it. I was like going through a really hard time, but you clearly did say that you were down to come pay me $199 for whitening, regardless of the fact. You took the time and my time and went out of your way after I did not match with you to come and try to show who you were. And I do think that you did want that video taken. I mean, you agreed to it before I took it. I didn't go run out chasing. I literally took a picture of your license plate and you, because that was agreed upon inside my store when I told you about the cancellation fee, and you said that you didn't want to pay it. So I did call you out and I took a picture of your license plate and you first before I took that video. So yeah, don't act like I was just crazy and chased you out of the store. Like, that's not what happened. I can't believe that you're trying to play the victim. You're clearly a single father, who doesn't practice the Mormon religion, but is on the Mormon dating app, and you're just looking for clout and attention. And most of the attention that you're getting from the women off of my TikTok are single moms that are not Mormon and not going to church every Sunday.
Imagine the woman who took a picture of his ID, took a picture of his license plate, took a video of him in his car as he's trying to calmly and peacefully drive away, say that he's doing this for clout and attention. This chick is flat out psycho. I can already tell the way that she recorded it. This is the video on her actual page. She posted it like this. Just doing this lets me know that there's something a little bit wrong with her. But people like this will forever say that other people are being the victims when that's exactly what they are doing. Never accountable enough to understand that her behavior or action towards him is why he walked out of that establishment. But of course, it's never going to be that. Instead, you just culminate what he's doing as being a stalker, single father who's not Mormon, and he's on a Mormon app, and it's gross. The community thinks it's gross too. We'll go over that in a quick second.
And you're not attracting that type of woman by doing this. Like, your actions and you showing up to a professional place of business. And like, yeah, you could have paid $100 just to cancel and go about your day. And that's the respectful thing to do, right? You planned on coming here and paying me $199 regardless if I wanted to date you or not. So yeah, if you showed up here and like you didn't like my attitude or whatever, yeah, the professional thing to do is pay $100.
I ain't
but
paying
it just seemed
shit.
like that was your plan the whole time. You wanted to show up in your uniform. You wanted to not pay me for my services. You want to do just get attention. So you could try to show me what I was missing out on for not matching people. But
this is unhinged.
Woman is going to understand not to offer those actions.
Yeah, and you agreed to the $199 teeth whitening. You took an hour to yeah.
Now, you know it's a great day on the internet when a young psychotic woman just like this is getting absolutely flamed. You're insane. That man is 10 times the person, character you will ever have. Girl, you need some help. You know it's serious when the women are even saying that she needs damn help. If you're on medication, it ain't working, baby. If you're broke, just say that. Shout out to that girl, XO. Brittany Cook says, oh, girl, bless your heart. The reaching here matches the crazy in her eyes. Tabitha says, please get help, wench. She didn't say wench, I just added it on. M. Dilly, what a nice Mormon lady screaming at him and calling him an ugly fuck. Mama Hen says, nah, girl, you're legit cuckoo bananas. Good luck with business and with men. Sounds like you need some help with both, laughing emoji. And the comments just keep going on and on. Effing gold digger, manic or meth. they are cooking her alive. Did you get evicted? 2,600 likes. And after that post, she doubled down by posting what she filmed as he was trying to leave. Let's see if we can learn something new.
Yeah, and you agreed to the $199 teeth whitening. You took an hour to show up to your appointment.
He's too nice.
It's $100 for a cancellation. You come in, and then you say you're
get out of there.
So I'm saying it's $100 for the cancellation fee for wasting my time.
Sounds good.
Seriously.
Is he in a Range Rover?
And this is also going on Instagram where I have 100,000 followers as well. And in the Mormon dating groups of people to avoid as well. Yeah. So I hope
Karens that weaponize their following are some of the lowest forms of human beings. It's like they can go Karen Ultra Instinct because they have what they think are sympathizers to whatever it is that she's going through.
hope this was really worth it to you. You really wasted my time and my energy today.
I hope you have a better day.
Oh.
A better day. Go ahead. That's a good response.
I was having a great day until you showed up and decided to waste my time.
Do you mind if I close my door?
I don't mind, ugly fuck. I don't mind, ugly fuck.
She's trying to hurt his feelings anyway. And the thing is that it's based off of her own unhappiness within herself, the results that she has on life. When people walk around and they're just this negative, this ugly, right? It's only a reflection of how their life is going. That's why I pity these people. So his response, I would have done it differently. I would have been a little bit more forceful with me moving on and about my day. And in fact, I would never be in this particular situation that he was in after the red flags, but got it. Hindsight's always 20/20. I understand. We're all learning. We're all trying to do better. But notice that as a man, he's conducting himself well because he's not getting emotional, irrational, reacting back oddly. And instead, he can see within his mind, let me not close this door while she's in it, because then if I do that, if it touches her, now she's going to call the cops on me and is going to be claiming assault. But that's because he's in the right mind to make these decisions. But this is, of course, where he absolutely went wrong, which is, hello, Bree, my name is DJ, right? So she showed this message on her response video. Literally, he's talking about date. Her response is, I'm getting evicted and have $2,000 of rent to pay. This should have been your first sign to skedaddle. Get out of there. But you stayed in the race and you even called out a degree of her crazy. Pretty weird that you put the dollar amount after amount. That's weird as shit. Okay, despite that, I just found your Facebook and now I do think this is your real number. Ha ha, are you all right? Well, I'll just send you some words of encouragement and let you go. Nobody is thriving right now. Okay, he's just trying to make her feel good about a choice and decision that she made throughout her life, but she's trying to get that paper. I charge $199 $ after the $199 for teeth whitening. Would you like me to do it today? Is it laser or is it gel-based? Gel-based. This is vegan and sensitive free. Sounds good. We just got released. I can be there in 25 to 30 minutes. Will you do me a favor and drop a pin where you recommend I look for parking. I'm not gonna keep going on in these text messages, but it's wild to me. He barely even booked an appointment. He says he's gonna be there in about 30 minutes. And based off of all of that, irrespective of you acting like a banshee when she walked into that building, you still wanna charge him an $100 cancellation fee? Wasn't the rent money not a red flag to you, my G?
Yes, okay. She looked really cute on our dating app.
Oh.
Red hair with freckles. It's a weakness, okay? But yes. You're not wrong.
I've learned this lesson for myself, and I've learned it the hard way. Do not allow bad behavior if she looks better than average. You are essentially allowing a woman to disrespect you based off of her talent given from God. And to cap off this entire saga, let's go up on her profile. Do you think that she is a God-fearing Mormon woman dressed like this on her profile? I'll let you guys be the judge. Nah, bump that. You ain't gonna be the judge. I'm gonna be the judge. Because I take a look at behavior like this and I say to myself, 304 for the streets, for the cobblestone, for the highway. And my guy, you found all of these things within her profile. You still tried to give her $200 to get your teeth whitened? Absolutely absurd. Questions, comments, concerns. Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, leave me your comments down below. What you think about this TikTok drama? If you have any simp tales that you've ever experienced throughout your life, I know I've gone through a couple on this channel. Leave that comment down below as well. We've all been there. There's only but so much I can get on my guy's case. We're all learning. It's all a learning experience at the end of the day, but this guy had to learn his lesson publicly because she's a TikToker. Until next time, YouTube, peace.